So guys, today is a bittersweet day today for a couple reasons, because we're leaving Uruguay. Absolutely loved this country. We have spent the last 10 days here, originally planning for only 5 days in Montevideo, and ended up staying for an extra 5 days in Punta del Este because we decided we wanted to postpone going to Chile due to the current protests going on right now. So definitely want to go back and visit there, but it was a blessing in disguise because we got to see Punta del Este, more of Uruguay, and just had such an amazing time exploring this country. It honestly flew by. We were just thinking when we got to the customs window, we were like, wow, like 10 days has already flown by this quickly. On the bright side though, we are going to be going to see some of our really good friends for their wedding in Cancun, which we're really excited for. So that is definitely the upside to be leaving this place. So before we get to Cancun though, we have a hefty day of travel ahead of us, but we're starting out here in the lounge in Montevideo. Luckily with our priority pass that we have, it gets us into the lounges for free. For anyone that's interested, I'll leave some information, because it saves us a lot of money, I can tell you that. And we're comfortable right now in the airport.
Our travel day. We have approximately 24 hours of travel in total. We've already done 5 or 6 of them. So before we got here to the airport, we had an hour and 45-minute, 2-hour bus ride from Punta del Este to the airport here in Montevideo. And then now we have this 3-hour break between once we got to the airport and our flight that leaves now in about an hour. And then we have about a 3-hour flight to Santiago. And then we have another 3-hour layover-ish in Santiago. And then we have a 7-hour flight from Santiago to Panama City. And then we have an hour layover, just a quick one there. And then we have a 3-hour flight roughly from Panama City to Cancun. So a lot of legs, but obviously all worth it. We're so excited for our friend's wedding and to get to Cancun. So we'll see you there.
Vamos a la playa.
27 hours and we have made it here. But I look like I've been traveling for 27 hours, so it's time to get cleaned up. Show you this place soon. All right, guys, so fast forward to now. From when you saw us a little bit earlier, I was fresh off the plane, so I was a bit tired. But now, got the haircut, food in my belly, and ready to show you guys what this room looks like. Now, I must say, I wish I would have gotten my haircut in Argentina or Uruguay, because getting your haircut at a resort cost me $45 US plus a tip. So that was the most expensive haircut I've ever gotten in my life. And I probably could have gotten it for a 1/4 of that in Uruguay and a 1/5 of that in Argentina. But you live and you learn, and I wanted to make sure I had a haircut for my good buddy Clark's wedding. So we're here. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and show you this room. I will say though, by the way, that we already put our stuff away, so you're not going to see it where there's nothing in it, but you can't blame us because we just got off 26 hours. So we wanted to put all of our stuff away first. This place is an all-inclusive resort. It has a few different restaurants. It's directly on the beach. There's multiple pools there and a whole bunch of activities. So there is a lot going on, and the all-inclusive factor just makes it that much more relaxing when you don't have to pull out your wallet every time, because you pulled out your wallet a while ago. So that's the nice part. But anyways, yeah, the hotel room's pretty standard for the most part. We didn't get like the nicest one you can get. We just got, you know, the standard deluxe room. Has a city view, and it has a pretty decent sized bathroom and shower, so that's nice. Closet space is great. It fits all of our stuff nice and well. And also there is a little mini bar right down here too. Not stocked with any alcohol, but that's all right, because there's many bars around the property to go fill up on. There's waters and sodas and things like that, and then coffee on top. And then when you come into the main bedroom here, as you can see, all my stuff is everywhere already. I already set up the laptop and everything, so I do apologize that it's not as crisp as it would be if we hadn't brought any of our luggage in. And then we have a nice, I think it's a king-size bed here, so that's pretty good, with robes too that we can hang out in, which is really nice. And then, you know, you have a couch and a chair, things like that, so really nice. And then my favorite part, of course, I love a place that has a nice balcony with great views. We can see the ocean from here. Beautiful, beautiful blue water. 2 chairs right out here, so we can just wake up in the morning, sip on a coffee, and chill. So really excited to spend the next 5 days in this place, and can't wait to show you guys a little bit more of it. So guys, just spent the evening checking out the beach over here. It is beautiful. Sand is like one of the whitest sands I've ever experienced. The water is really warm. and the sunsets here are beautiful. It was one of those nights where like the clouds were partially over the sunset, so it made it that much more like picturesque because there was like pink, blue, all those different shades that was reflecting off of it. Unfortunately, by the time I went upstairs and got my drone, most of the sun was already set, but either way, we still got the very end of it, which was a really beautiful sunset. I was really scared though at the end because I was trying to land my drone on this uneven piece of like rock, washed up rock or something, and it kept landing and then bouncing up back into the air. And I was like, oh geez, I had like 30 people watching me too, so I was like, I'm gonna totally crash this drone and someone's video is gonna go viral. But luckily, after like 3 tries of it bouncing up and down, then I finally landed this thing, and I'm like, I need to get out of here and put this drone away before I have like a mini heart attack. Yeah guys, it's an amazing sunset. I'm looking forward to showing you more of the resort. This is just the first night that I got here, and so really excited to explore the food, the things to do, and so much more. So guys, an amazing last night watching the sunset in Cancun. It was so beautiful. And a little bit more about the resort. As I mentioned earlier, it is an all-inclusive resort, so you can obviously go and get drinks and food from wherever. There's about 8 different dining places on the resort, and so you have many different options. 2 of them are actually bookable, so you make reservations and you can go ahead and have dinner there. It's more of like your formal type of dinner, so it's really, really nice. We actually did the Asian one, and then there's also an Italian one. The one thing I didn't like about them though is you can make reservations far in advance. So when we arrived on a Tuesday, they were already booked through that next upcoming Friday. So those were 3 different nights that we didn't even have an opportunity to make reservations there. And I've been to other all-inclusives where you make the reservations the morning of. That way it gives everyone an opportunity to go ahead and make reservations there. So unfortunately we only ate at the Asian restaurant, but it was so great. It was hibachi. The guy gave us a great show. Watch this. And also there's 4 different pools around the resort. One of them is actually an infinity pool, adults only, so that's really nice. My other favorite one has a swim up bar, so we spent some time there. But to be honest, we actually spent most of our time at the beach. The sand was beautiful, the water was so blue. It was such a nice time. And additionally, the hotel has chairs actually sitting there right out in the sand, so you can get drinks, you can get food delivered to you right on the beach. So it's definitely that all-inclusive experience you want to feel when you're going to just hang out and enjoy the day. So overall guys, a great resort. And then finishing up the weekend, we went to our great friends Clark and Elise's wedding. We had so much fun celebrating those two. Just right down the road from the hotel, we went to this amazing venue that was just right on the beach. It was amazing. So guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.